Hey everyone, Morgan here. So today I have something pretty exciting. This is some collapsible water containers by Smart Bottle. I'm really excited about these because basically I like anything collapsible like this. This is something that I can throw in a vehicle, in any bag, and just take and go. I'm gonna explain the different sizes that I have here, but this one is the smallest size, a gallon. And when this is folded up, you could easily put this in a bug out bag or get home bag or any kind of bag, and collect water with it. Now, it does have two handles on each side, and you can actually hang it upside down. It has the grommets on each side. So while the ones that I have here do not have any water purification system with them, they do sell ones that have like a tube that comes out of the top here and attaches to something like a Sawyer water filter or any other of those types of filters, and you can actually purify the water straight from here, like a kind of gravity system. So super intelligent in that sense, because when I first got these I was like, I don't know, if I could use these for camping or anything, because I'm not sure the best way to purify it. What you could do if you don't have the actual tube that comes out is if you have like a pump system, like we have a Survivor Filter Pro where it pumps water in wherever. So you could just put the hose in, pump the purified water in there, and that's perfectly acceptable as well. What is really nice about this is that it has the option of the cap of some of these. It has the option of the cap or the pour spout, and this is where the pour spout would really come in handy with going upside down. You could just put it on. I have this one on. You just hang it, put it on, and then you just turn it on or off. Super efficient. This may actually be replacing a water bag that I currently have in my bag, because this is going to be more durable, and they actually have kind of like a drop test on their site, and I want to test that for myself, because what's the point of getting something that claims it has a drop test rating if I can't drop it and it won't last? So we're going to do a couple things. But first, here are some quick specs. They're ideal for camping, emergency home supplies, automotive kits, picnics, large gatherings, sporting events, etc. They have a double wall construction. It's 14 mil. They have grommets for securing or suspending. They're cut and puncture resistant. Their extra wide seals ensure a strong leak-proof container. And they're compact when empty. They fold easily for storage, and there's no outer support needed. They have two integrated handles with soft flaps for easy carrying and pouring, and they are actually very comfortable to carry. They're not like digging into my hands or anything like that. And they are BPA free. What makes them unique is they are constructed of 2 layers of heavy duty film. And again, they're cut and puncture proof. They use less material, and they're lighter than rigid bottles of similar size. The unique spouts for different applications with filtration filters, as you're about to see here in a little bit. They stand upright when partially full. Again, no outer support needed. And they have integral handles for easy to carry, and the grommets, etc. All right, so the first test is going to be just throwing it straight up. There we go. Look at that! No leaks. Not even a scratch, nothing. And I heard it and I flinched. I was like, it's gonna explode! I think it hurt the tree. But this, not a scratch. Again, you hear that sound and you're just like, oh man, it's gonna explode. Okay, now. All right, one last test. I just wanna huck it down to the ground with all my might. I'm super impressed with this, with the more beatings I give to it. You do something once or twice and it's okay, but you do something multiple times and maybe it'll eventually break. Yeah, okay, let's do this. hey, if you want some stress relief, that's amazing. That's a great tactic for some stress relief. Not a scratch on it, no holes. I see no damage to it whatsoever. I want you to kind of get a close up. I mean, there's nothing. There may be a slight something right there, but it doesn't, it looks like it kind of pinched it, or like I dropped it on this branch, and I think that's what happened, is that it just kind of hit the branch. But I see no indication of it exploding. All right, so here are some of the products that are currently available on their website, and let me tell you another thing, they are super affordable. Take a look. Here's just a real quick look at some of their products. As you can see, the gallon double wall, 2 handles for easy pour and carry. The gallon double wall, you know, basically the same thing. It has a little a little different cap. It's the pour spout standard cap, and then this one, it's the Wolverine Tough Field Filtration Kit, which looks awesome. This is a little bit flatter, a little bit different than this, so you know, as you can see, it's a little bit different. It's a pretty nice kit. Then this one is the 2.6 gallon with the pour spout, and then this is a just a little different. And then here's the one that I was kind of talking about, that it has like the tube that comes out that fits the Sawyers and other filters. Still very affordable, and that's pretty much it. And then you could just buy like the accessories and things, you know, you can always switch out that stuff, you know, the caps and the accessories. So very cool. All right, one final thing to mention, everything is made 100% in the USA, manufactured, everything. And they even like make custom things. So like they've talked to people and said, you know, oh, how can we improve this? And then they actually improve the whole system of everything. So if you ever have any suggestions, tips, anything for them in order to improve this, all you got to do is email them and they will take your suggestions. They want suggestions, okay? So head to their website, get a couple of these. I'm super impressed. I'm going to be picking up more of these gallon ones because these are just super impressive. And very helpful. In an emergency or disaster, you can fill these up real quick in your home. You don't have to keep them filled, but I would actually feel confident keeping these filled in my home for short periods of time and filling them when needed during an emergency or disaster quickly, you know, in your sink, tub, whatever the case may be. Thank you all so much for watching. Conquer tomorrow by preparing today. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.